Hello everyone. If you want to improve your relationship, learn relationship hack or listen to entertaining and educating relationship stories, please subscribe, like, and share. Share your own story in the comments section below. Thank you. Comment what do you think about this situation. Me 42M. My wife 42F. Found out today my wife has been cheating on me. Need support. I need help. I don't know what to do. Found out via a phone call from the wife of the co-cheater, both strangers to me. I'm devastated. I confronted my wife about it right away. When bad things happen, she is who I confide in. But I need someone else to talk to about this, and I don't feel like I have anyone to talk to. I don't feel like I can talk to friends, family about this. At this point anyways. They've all known us for a long time and we're close to respective spouses as friends as well. I don't know if I'm protecting my wife or myself, but I can't talk to friends, family about this for now. My wife and I have been together since we were teenagers. Married 15 years. We have 2 children. I've been in a bad spot at work for a while now. I don't like my job and I want to switch careers, but I'm paid very well and was eligible for a large payout in a few more weeks, which I've had as a goal for the past year. My wife took on a different position at work 2 years ago that was a significant change in number of hours per week. I didn't want her to take that on since kids' life already felt strained, but it was important to her. So I've worked hard to try and support this. But I have been struggling through these last 2 years to cope with work life. The last 4 to 5 months have been particularly difficult. I've felt exhausted, worn out, unmotivated. I've mentioned this multiple times, but we always said I'd stick through it to the payout and then make the switch to the career I want. A couple of weeks ago she was looking upset, and when I asked what was wrong, she said she felt disconnected from me and basically not loved by me. And wasn't sure if she should be here anymore. This was absolutely devastating for me to hear. And it scared me a lot. And this is the first she mentioned anything like this, and only said it because I was prompting to ask what was wrong. I've been struggling to cope with things in general. But I've been working hard the last couple of weeks to try and reconnect with her. But looks like it was already too late at that point. Found out she has had this relationship for past 3-4 months. My wife says they physically met up twice in January on her days off. They supposedly broke it off last week, which my wife says was mutual. But I think that's when they got caught by his wife via texts she found. My wife is extremely remorseful. She says she loves me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. How do people recover from something like this? How do you rebuild trust? How does someone do something like this to someone they love? Why wouldn't she talk to her friends or to me if things were this bad in our relationship? Did I deserve this? Was I neglectful of her? The thoughts of them physically together is killing me, so I've been trying to keep away from dwelling there. I'm worried about my kids if things don't work out. They don't know anything and I've been trying to act normal around them today. I'm scared thinking about not having her. I've never felt so hurt before. She means everything to me. I've been working so hard doing what I thought was best for my family. And now none of it matters. Feels like it was all for nothing. None of this feels real. I'm stuck in a bad dream and I can't wake up. It feels so surreal writing all this. At this point all I've said is we have to go to marriage counseling. But I can't really answer whether we should work it out or not. I never thought this would happen to us. I would never do this to her. Co-cheater's wife said she would be willing to chat with me if I wanted to, so I might take her up on that offer. But it's so hard putting one foot in front of the other right now and knowing what to do. I feel completely immobilized. Update. Over the past couple of days I've been reading through all these comments over and over again. The ones on this thread and the one I did on our relationship advice. I felt so alone with no one to talk to, and having this community take time to comment on this helped me feel supported. Yes. For those who asked, this was a new coworker. I did request to meet up with the co-cheater's wife to talk, but her husband was furious. We were even texting and she didn't want to cause problems. She wants to work on reconciling with him. So, we've broken off communications. I still don't know what I'm ultimately going to do for myself for break it off versus reconcile. My wife has been sleeping in our spare bedroom as per my request. The kids don't know anything serious is going on. We did our first marriage counseling session today. And we both went for STD screening today. An interesting Valentine's Day to say the least. We're both starting individual counseling as well with different therapists obviously. But couldn't get into a meeting for a few days. A big shout out to you, the brave choice. Your comment has helped me the most. I bought 2 copies of How to Help Your Spouse Heal from Your Affair by Linda J. MacDonald on Amazon, and they arrived today. My wife and I both read the entire book tonight from our separate bedrooms. A lot of it resonated directly with me. We've both agreed to read it completely again tomorrow. The advice on not making any big decisions in the short term has been helpful. I've been so emotional and have bounced back and forth from one extreme to the other on what I should do next, and I'm clearly not in a stable frame of mind for making a decision. And the advice on forcing myself to eat, sleep, exercise. Sometimes I literally have to step by step force myself in my mind to eat. Pick up the fork. Okay. Now put food on the fork. Okay. Now put food in your mouth. Okay. Now chew it. I don't know what I am going to do still, but I do feel more at peace at the moment, and that I should be able to get some decent sleep tonight. It's been a roller coaster of a few days. Thank you. 1. It's not your fault you married a speedy human being. 2. You've suffered a trauma and clearly confused. 3. Get screenshots of the affair from either wife. But if your wife deleted them all, that speaks volumes. She took you for a peeping fool and disrespected the speep out of you and your family. Those times she cheated represent time, money, and affection she stole from you and your family. In her peeped up head, you and your family weren't enough for her. The smart thing to do is to divorce and oblige her. 4. Let both your families know. You're gonna need a support system before she starts lying out of self-preservation and calls you abusive. 5. She's not sorry she cheated. She's sorry she got caught. Plus, she gaslighted the speep out of you with her projection. 6. Divorce and find someone who actually respects you. If not, turn the screws on her. Quit her job. Paycheck control. Open phone access. Surprise visits. Romantic gestures towards you. Rekindle the romance. No nights out. Phone tracker. Telling your family what she did. Stupid I cheated books. No more lying. Anything less and you walk. Measurable gains and actions are the key word here. 7. Kick her out of the house and take some time for you and the kids. Do you honestly believe she only cheated twice? I'm so sorry, OP. 1. Call a lawyer to see what your rights are. 2. Schedule an STD test and let her know you've done so. 3. Stop having sex with her. Stop seeking emotional support from her. Look up hysterical bonding and watch out for it. Ask her to sleep in a different bedroom while you figure this out. You need to understand a few things. Firstly, she's not sorry she did this. She's sorry you found out about it. It likely didn't break off at all. And it likely was much more than 2 times. She's only admitting to the smallest tidbits that she'll think you'll buy. And if you take her back, she will likely do this again. And even if by some miracle she does stay faithful to you, you'll be awake at 3 AM 10 years down the road asking yourself why you're with her. This is a form of emotional abuse, man. The lying. The gaslighting. The betrayal of trust. Blaming this on you. This is not your fault. She could have spoken up. She could have done many things instead of cheating. And please understand that in many cases cheaters rewrite history so they have an excuse for their behavior. You don't stay with abusers. You get away from them.